incredibly difficult. We don't talk about that. Why don't we talk about that? He
Let's
was also
talk
a
about
repeat offender. Let's talk about it. Let's talk
let's
about the
talk
fact
about
that we turned him into a
Umbutu,
martyr, someone that was
Umbutu,
hurting
calm down.
people.
Umbutu.
This
You're from
woman
Nigeria.
shitted on
Where are
this
you
guy,
living
bro.
now,
Oh, I
ma'am?
missed it. I can't believe I didn't record it.
I'm living in Nigeria.
Of
You're still
course.
in Nigeria.
Yeah, still in Nigeria.
Who is this?
Okay. Is your significant other white?
No. And
Why
why
are you
does this
such?
matter? Why are you asking me these questions?
Because why are you sucking up to white people
I'm
so
not
much?
talking up. I'm being objective. The one thing that you don't want to be, obviously. And you call that
So,
sucking
ma'am,
up
you're
because
justifying,
you can actually
ma'am.
answer my
I'm
questions, my
dead.
reasonable questions. The next thing you want to do is pretend that I have bias. That's all you have up your sleeves.
Ma'am,
You don't have any real points.
ma'am,
You're trying to make it look like you're
ma'am.
sucking
When
up to
you
white people. Why don't
Yes, Ubuntu, you're not going to bet. I had to
when
mute it
you
for a second.
educated
You see my
fucking
point,
racist, the
family?
low educated racist like
Do
this
you
guy
see
right
my
here, this
point?
dude right here, you
These
of
can't
course you have
tethers,
to mute me because you
they're
hate the truth.
they can't fucking compete.
the truth is that you tethers are cowardly, and you will sit up and justify us getting harmed by these white supremacists who you suck up
White
to
supremacist. No, this
and
guy's
want
a
to be
racist
around
who's
so
like
bad.
really low elo.
That's pathetic, ma'am, and this is why
It's
your
pathetic.
homelands have
Dude,
failed, ma'am,
I
because you're
missed the best
professional white
part. This
ass
woman
kissers
shitted
who
on
will
this
not
fucking
stand up to white
racist
supremacy,
entire
and you
fucking
have
stance.
contempt for
Using
us, and you're
intelligence
just like
what
the
he
tether
lacks.
that
Oh, I
sat up
love
on
it.
that train and
I
let
fucking
that
hate
brother
racists,
get
bro.
killed. And this is what I'm trying to warn my foundational black American family
Foundational
about,
black
ma'am.
Americans. Dude's a
So you're being a
fucking
great example of what I've been
clown.
telling people. Ubuntu,
Is that really like, is he just making fun of her? Is that
are
like
you
the
here,
tag?
ma'am?
Ubuntu?
Ma'am, are you here?
Ma'am, are you
I
here?
do not have you muted, ma'am.
I would have got pissed off and left I would have got kicked. I would
Unmute your
have shitted him.
microphone, ma'am. She's probably babbling right now. And she
Babbling,
probably doesn't
talking
realize
facts.
that her microphone is off. Abasola, turn your microphone back. People are becoming one and the same. Somebody else called earlier. They're like, hey, we're gonna have to just start treating the tethers like the damn white supremacists now. They're literally acting like. Go ahead, brother McCall. My brother McCall in here.
Great minister of code, how art thou?
My brother, how are you? Good to
Oh,
hear
art
from you, sir.
thou?
How you been, brother?
I'm good, brother, just over here on the continent. Listen,
Yes.
these damn tethers, they done lost their original black mind and losing their shit, their own countries and their resources. I'm here on the continent, and there's been times when I've had to damn near slap the shit out of a Chinaman for disrespecting an African, or a Turk for disrespecting Africans and their kids here. You understand? So if we're not going to allow it, even here on the continent, how do they come to our nation and support that shit in the US? We are a different people. We have a different backbone. We don't allow it anywhere on the globe. They are globally off code. And I'll land with that. Love you, there. Be safe.
Man, thank you, brother. Man, yeah, dude, the off-code tethers, man, that's a problem, dude. I mean, we joke about it and all that, but come on, man. As y'all seen with these conversations, these people calling
How do you
up,
spell tether?
their off-code behavior
Educated
is
people
dangerous.
correct you.
This is why it's important for us to
And
know
you
who's
so
who when we out.
soft made. You
There's
bitch
a
and
reason
cry.
why I said, hey, man, when we're out and about, because usually foundational black Americans, we make eye contact with each other. We out and we see other FBA folks or we see other black folks. We kind of give them a nod and a heads up, like, hey, if you need me, I'm over here. If I need you, I holler. There's an unwritten understanding among us, and tethers don't have that. And we have that understanding just in case something pops off. That's why black folks generally will, especially black men, and my wife points this out, like y'all black men speak to each other all the time. If we see another black man, you speak to him. Hey, brother, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, brother? Generally, you speak to other brothers just to let them know, hey, if some shit go down, just wave your hand. I'll come over there and make sure you're good, bro. And if some shit happening to me, I'm gonna wave you on over, and I need you to come through. Tethers don't give you that look. They don't give you that eye contact. They come in the room and they act like you don't exist. Even if you try to acknowledge them, they'll ignore you. And if something happens to you, they will assist the people in roughing you up. Too many of them are like that, dude. That's a fact, unfortunately. We can play this game all day. That has to be nipped in the bud. So when we go out, we better know who the FBAs are and who the tethers are.
Fucking
You dig?
tethers,
That's
bro.
why when I see black
Imagine
folks,
being
I'm
born
checking
so
the hairline.
bitch made that you're this type of racist.
This nigga
How
hairline is
pathetic
pushed
this guy?
back 2 inches.
How pathetic
He's
are
not
this
going to
group
help
of
me.
people,
Let me
man?
look for somebody with a more
This
robust
is cringe as
hairline
fuck.
who can
What
assist
happens
me
when
if
you're
something goes
sheltered in
down.
life?
If I see an FBA sister, hey sister, how are you? If something go down, I know that FBA sister's going to rock with me. That's another thing. FBA sisters will jump in the fucking mix. If some shit go
These
down,
people
FBA
don't jump
sister
in any
will kick
fucking
them
mix.
shoes off.
What happens is, right, is
and
like
she'll
if
get
they
off in the
know
mix
they
too.
can outnumber someone, then
If
they'll
you out
jump in.
somewhere and you see
But
somebody
if
with
like
a $5
if they're these are the most
wig,
cowardly
you
type
in
of
trouble.
racists are cowards. Don't racists are people that need to be
You're on
backed
your own.
and follow other people. These
'Cause
people
she's gonna be like
are
this.
like the
This
lowest
tether who
tier
called
of
up here.
society. All races, bro. And the fact that to
And
say
if
that
something go
dumbs
down
it
with
down.
you, she's gonna be
And if you
helping
needed
the
me to
white
say that,
supremacists hem you up.
you might be just a tier
So
above
I'm
the
checking for
lowest level of
hairlines and
intelligence.
divestment wigs. I want to know who's who. It will save your life out here at this point. It's deadly out here. We need to know who's on code and who's off code. Let the off code people raise your hand. I know where you are. I know not to go on your side of the room. You dig? That's where I am. These off code people are going to sit their ass down somewhere. We got to be on code and we got to be around codified people. And all you off code people, when some shit go down, don't come running to us. Okay? Let's get
I'm so mad
Sarabi Queen.
I'm so mad I
Robbie
I
Queen
missed
in
this
here.
woman
Let's get her
who
in
shitted
here.
on this guy's living soul that he actually had to
Robbie
mute her
Queen.
because he's too like he's a fucking racist, so
Well,
he's
yes,
bitch made,
Sarabi
right?
Queen.
So he couldn't handle the fucking logic she was saying, and he was like
Sarabi
muted.
Queen, where
It
are
was
you,
like,
dear?
listen,
I
man,
see
you
Juicy
just
Genius
fucking
in the
tether.
house.
Like you like
D.
no fucking
Tubman.
I'm in Roanoke, Virginia.
no fucking response.
Oh, there
just
you
being
go. What's
like,
going on with you,
must
ma'am?
be part of the white
Man, I'm
man's
sitting here
cult.
listening,
like,
and I
scumbag.
was listening to that damn tether.
Damn tether.
Yeah.
She done got on
Fuck these
everybody's
people, bro.
nerves tonight.
I know, Lord.
How long? I have a question though.
Go ahead, dear.
I want to know if maybe we could get somebody that is not FBA, but that is an ally that can be like a buffer between us and the tethers.
They would kill them. You know, they don't like them either. You know, that's the problem. Look, the problem with the tethers is that they're so off code. They're the ones who mess their homelands up. That's why shit ain't popping where they're from. The tether class messed everything up over there, and the ones who are on code, the tethers can't
How
stand
that no
them
one's
either.
seen my
the
shit?
ones who want to be down with us and rock
to
with us,
fucking get
tethers
these guys
really
like
don't
fucking
like
say,
them.
look at all the shit I'm
yeah,
posting.
that's
I've been
the thing.
responding to
So,
shit.
you know,
no one fucking
we do
sees
have
the damn
brothers
thing.
and
This
sisters
guy's
who are non-FBA
definitely got
who are
pussy
some
out
strong
and like
allies. We do have
ban
some
me after
rivals.
this. I'm gonna tag this guy in this video
Unfortunately,
too once
we
I
have to
finish with this
fight
shit.
through 20 tethers to get to one of them, and that's
Right.
the unfortunate thing. But we do have some.
I'm telling you, these people
from the diaspora.
I swear to God, you have
who
no
are
idea.
some
You came
riders,
late.
and we do cherish them, and we
They're
welcome
fucking
them.
out of their
love
mind
support.
racist, like solo
But
intelligent
the tether
like type
problem,
of fucking racist. It's hilarious,
it's
bro.
getting deadly at this point.
I didn't
getting
like.
too
It's
goddamn
hard to
deadly, and
recognize
that's
that people
something
are
that has
this
to be
like
addressed.
dumb.
But thank you
But
so
like,
much
there
for
are
that.
people
Let's
who are
get,
this type of like uneducated racists out there. It's
Duryea, How to
amazing.
pronounce your name?
They're like, we got same skin color, so we same. Like, no, fucking guy.
Duryea,
No,
can
some
you hop
people are
on?
not gonna just be like, we're like
You
the
wanna
same
turn your
because our skin
microphone on,
color
ma'am?
kind of matches, bro. Like, fucking
Hey,
hell.
what's up,
Oh
Tyreek?
man, okay, it's a dude. What is your name here?
Duryea.
Duryea. Okay, I thought you were a chick, and it looked like, is that a woman? You think?
Yeah. It's a I guess it's a depiction of the United States and like Ukraine sucking from the bosom of America. It's a
Fuck
Okay, yeah, I saw a
Dude,
female
where do
bias.
these guys have to come from? Like some rock bottom fucking like area, like
All right, brother.
fucking. There's
All
no
right.
way
Stop,
like
real
people
quick
exist
question,
like this,
Tyree.
right? It's hard enough to
So,
like
you know, of
recognize
course,
there are
there's 54
Nazis
countries
in the fucking
in
world
Africa and
that like
countless
we got a
other
fucking black version
black
of Nazis right here.
offshoots
It's
or,
amazing to me.
you know,
It's
melanated
actually amazing
people.
that people like
What
this
is the-
are allowed to like
what is
subscribe to
the
society. Why?
realization
like, I get
of
freedom of speech and I get
getting
freedom of shit
people
and
that
shit
are
like
not
that, but like,
FBA on code, you know, because we already know that in those
how can
countries
you have a
there's
advanced
also
society of like
tribalism.
perfection
There's a lot
when
of
there's
different
just like
divides, as you
mind-numbing
said.
racists that
They've
like
had
go
so many
around?
centuries of stabbing
I
each other
thought
in the back that you know they
I
don't
wanna hear what he
really have any on code like we do. Like we've
They got-
always really had a code. I mean, it's kind of like
They
now.
don't have. They keep on saying they
Here's the
have shit.
thing.
They don't got shit,
I
bro.
don't
Because
give
they
a damn
fucking
about
know
them
when the shit
being
hits
on
the
code
fan
over there no more.
that any
I
educated
don't give a
person
shit,
doesn't
'cause
stand with
I'm
racists.
cool where I
And then
am.
if they try to say something, you got a
want
whole
us to be
fucking
on code
area
over
of
here,
all
'cause
fucking
we
different
ain't
color
going
skins
nowhere.
being
We
like,
gonna
yo,
get it
sit your
popping
fucking
right
racist
here.
ass
I
down, you
want us
scumbag.
on code here. They're too far gone. They're so off
I love how
code to
like
the
they're
point
saying
where
fucking
they're trying to
educated
get the
people are
hell
too
out
far
of
gone.
there.
When
I
these
wanna
fucking
make our-
people
make sure
are
our
so far
foundation of Black
gone,
American
they
family
think
is
they're
good
like the
right
same because
here.
their skin color
And
matches.
we are
Like,
getting on
oh my
code like
god,
never
bro, get
before,
like,
and that's a
how are you
beautiful
so
thing.
out of touch with reality?
problem
That's where your
is
brain goes.
identifying
It's
the
a-
tether class who's assisting these white supremacists against us. We didn't save them enough,
White
dude.
fucking.
We
You know
can't
what?
do
I'm
no
sure
more. We done
people
went
like
over
get
there. Every
like some racist shit
revolution
happens to
over
them.
there in
But what
Africa
people don't
in the
understand
last
is
200
people
years,
like when you're a
really
douchebag, people will
100
be a
years,
douchebag to you
we've
just
been
because
the
they're
ones
like,
at
go
the
fuck
forefront of it,
yourself,
to be
buddy.
honest.
It doesn't make you a
When
racist. You like
in the
you
South
just make
African
like
movement
make you
to
want to be
free
a bad
Mandela
person.
and stop
But
apartheid,
like
that
people
was
like
us over
deserve to get
here
shit on. Like
putting that
racists
work
deserve
in.
to get shit on.
We were going over there, lighting the fire under everybody, getting everybody turned up. We're going over there, turning up the miles and putting the bug in their ear to get it popping. We were over
Good to
there
know this is
turning
what
up in all
racists
of
are
those
doing.
places, letting them know to get this shit popping, and we were supporting the Nkrumahs and all of these people. We
Good to know
were
what
putting
racists
the
are doing.
batteries in everybody's back. And we were fighting over here to get them to come over here to be reinforcements. So now
I love how they're trying so hard and no one wants
folks
to
have
side
come
with
over
them.
here now and
No,
they
like
have contempt
no
for us
educated
after
person
we've been the
sides with
only
racists.
ones
Like they're not
standing
like
up fighting
like
for 'em.
normal people aren't this type
I'm
of
good.
stupid, right? Like
I'm
you
not
know what I'm
trying
trying to say,
nobody
right?
else on code over there. They're going to have to get that shit together themselves because I'm making sure the FBA family is going to be good. That's what I'm doing now.
Okay, and one last question. Okay, so what? Okay, so we're on code. So what are some identifiers besides janky divestment wigs, hairlines, and bad dental? You know, bad dental DNA.
Right.
What are some other identifiers so that
Right.
we can kind of identify when we say, you know, we come in the room, we look at each other, you know, we kind of give a nod, we put our back to the wall, we don't kind of like sit anywhere with our backs, you know, to the
Hey,
door.
these
You know,
people
you
are
never know who's
actually
coming through
dangerous
it.
to
You know,
society,
some
right?
crazy stuff
Like
going on.
these are psychopaths,
Oh yeah, 'cause
right?
there's
Like
some
this
who
is
can
like the
blend
definition
in.
of a
They'll put
psychopath.
on our
I'm wrong.
clothes,
Am I
and
wrong?
Sometimes they'll get like they do what Akon did. They'll go to Turkey and get them an FBA hairline sewed in. So a lot of them will hide the hairlines.
Yo.
Some of the mammies will get a decent wig from somewhere, and then they'll try to
These
put
are
it in.
racist
So what
and
they'll
a
do, then we got to start
actual
looking at their ideology. So we start
danger
talking
to
about things
society.
about empowerment.
Bro,
That's when you can really see
y'all
what's
have
going
no
on.
idea.
We start talking about reparations, and then when a nigga pop up, we don't need no reparations. Where are you from? That's when you start asking questions. Well, I was born here. No, nigga, where's your mama from? Well, my mama had came from Nigeria, but my daddy from. Oh, okay. That's how you.
I love
start
how like they're shitting
identifying.
on people that came from Nigeria.
Let
Like
'em
you
talk.
literally came out of fucking
You
America,
start hearing
bro.
some of this weird coon energy coming out of nowhere, and that's when you'll start seeing where they're from. They start talking about black on black from. What about Chicago? Where are you from? That's how you can tell. They start sounding like little dark-skinned white supremacists. That's how you can tell. You did?
Right. Okay.
But thank you so much for the call, brother. Appreciate you. Oh yeah. Yeah, you start listening to them talk. Look at the tethers who called up tonight. Just listen to them. They sound exactly like the 4chan white supremacists. The Storm, they sound
This
just
guy
like
said
them.
4chan,
Notice that?
bro. Tell
They
me
sound
you're out of touch.
just like them. They have the same talking points. And Negroes over here talking about some Pan-Africanism. dude, these people ain't trying to hook up with us on no Pan-Africanism. These people look at us as an enemy, man.
You are.
Y'all better come to
racist.
terms with that. I came to terms with that a long time ago, man. That's why niggas be like, you made hidden colors. No, nigga, I didn't make hidden fool. Like I'm just gonna be, I'm not dumb. I see what niggas are doing. I'm not gonna lead people into a burning building with folks who don't want to build nothing. No, we're gonna be realistic about certain things. And truth be told, a lot of non-FBA people ain't really building with us, and they ain't really trying to build with us. They're trying to come over here and eat off what we got popping. That's the reality of it. All right, should I get one more call? Because we got a lot of y'all in here, and it's in the middle of the night, and well, it ain't even that late. It's like 11:30 out here. It feels late. It's not that late.
I'm gonna follow this guy in every account because he's
not
definitely
that
fucking
late.
banning me after this shit.
All
This
right.
pussy, this pussy's got banned me after
Got
this.
like shit.
He can't fucking
over 500
handle
people
fucking...
in here. It's a lot
He
of people
can't
in
handle
here
a
for
strong
late
black
night
woman
chop
giving
up.
him shit. Fucking a white man who
right.
doesn't fucking
Let's
give
get,
no fucks.
speaking
He's
of
gonna
Africa,
lose his
we
little
got
fucking mind,
a
bro.
brother named Champion of Africa. Champion of Africa, hop on. Champion of
Imagine
Africa.
having a name called Champion of Africa and probably
Hop
getting
on, bro.
shitted on by people of Africa.
Yeah, how you doing, Tyreek?
I'm good, man.
Say that one more time.
Go ahead. Now, you're
You might have jumped to
Champion of Africa.
conclusions,
Where
but
you
we'll
from?
hear what this guy has to say.
From Senegal.
I'm assuming everyone here is racist.
Senegal.
Yeah, correct. So basically,
Okay.
yeah. So basically, that video right there, I seen a lot of attention was to that dude with the purple. But when
Yes.
I was watching that video, he came after the fact. The guy was like dead. So I was trying to understand like what's the
I might have jumped to
focus
conclusions
on
too.
that dude when he came after the fact.
It wasn't no after
Maybe.
the
We'll see.
fact
Hold
because
on.
that's a
What is
train. He didn't walk up from somewhere else.
Yeah, but the
He was
train.
on
Yeah,
that-
but the train was open though.
Yeah,
Was
he
that
didn't
him?
walk in. He did.
Yeah, but that's Broadway and Lafayette. I be there all the time. Like you can walk down there, see something going on. You walk in. When the talking was happening, that dude was not in the vicinity. Then he
Oh, so
came back
he's,
after the fact
he's
when
mad
they
because
let
a
him,
dude
like,
of the
he-
same
the
skin
guy
color
was on the
came
ground
in
dead. So
and didn't
I'm just
help
trying to understand what's the
stop
vitriol
the
to that
people
dude
from
because he was
choking
not
out
in the
the
frame
crazy
at all
dude with the same
when the
skin
choking
color
was going on.
from hurting
Was
innocent
in the-
people
in
on
the-
it. Dude,
from what I understand, he was there the whole time. From what I
Nah.
understand,
Hey man, I mean, I
These
could
people
be
are
wrong.
fu-
The angles could be
y'all
off.
have no idea.
I'll
Y'all miss shit.
But from
I
what
see
I
people popping
seen,
in right now.
the
Y'all
dude came
miss
after
shit.
the fact when the dude was on the ground. Everyone was standing up. It was laid out. So I'm just trying to understand.
Y'all have no. This is a
I think the
legit
other dude,
racist.
I can understand
group,
the other
bro.
dude. He
You
kind
have
of looked
no idea.
Dominican. The dude that was holding his arms and shit like that.
right? He looks like a Latino.
Yeah,
The way he had
The
clothes.
legit,
Yeah.
dude.
He was
They don't
holding
even
the
like
brother's arms
the,
down. He
if
was
they don't
physically
even like
helping
black
that
people
white
that don't
supremacist
agree with
kill
them.
him.
Yeah, that
They
was
call them
a
pedos. It's crazy.
violation. I understand that, but the other dude, he was there after the fact. So I was just trying to understand that part. You feel me?
I think he was there the whole time.
I'm
Yeah, that wasn't no empty train. Let's get off that bullshit. Somebody was on the damn train.
yeah, but when the
That wasn't
but when the
everyone
choke was
supported
yeah,
the
but when the
action
choke was
because
going on,
the
everyone
guy
cleared out.
was threatening to hurt people.
From what I'm seeing,
Dude, there's some people that just live under rocks, man.
If you clear the fuck out,
They're
that's
not-
a problem.
This
We
right
don't
up
do
here
that
doesn't
for
work.
Foundational Black Americans. You
Pretty
understand? That's
face,
where the vitriol
nothing up here.
comes
You know what I mean? Like
we don't do
not.
shit like
It's
that,
just not
brother.
working for
In
this,
Senegal,
for these
I don't know
guys.
what y'all do. If we see a black person getting choked up, we don't break out. You stop that shit. Do you understand? What's so hard to fathom about that?
do you believe there was no FBAs on that train that day? That train going that train going to Brooklyn.
It's probably true.
No, on that cart there were no FBAs on it.
fuck is
None.
Bro, you
FBAs?
can't believe,
There's
bro.
probably
I
some
be on that
racist
train all the
ideology.
time. Like
I
that train
wouldn't
goes
know
to
it.
Brooklyn.
I'm not a
like-
racist.
From the
I don't
pictures
stoop-
I've seen,
I don't stoop to these
and
fuckers'
there's other
levels.
wide shots. There was another Latina-looking chick, an Afro-Latina on there because
Fuck
she had a
Bitches
janky wig.
Association?
I saw janky
Fucking
fucking
Bitch
wigs
Association?
and janky hairlines and buck teeth all on that train. There weren't no
Damn.
FBAs on that train.
So FBAs don't live in Brooklyn.
Fight Back Association?
Nobody said that. But
But
FBA
logically, if you're going on that train to Brooklyn, there's gonna be FBAs on
Okay.
there. So I'm just saying, like,
they weren't on that train then because you look at the pictures of the people, they're clearly not FBA.
Okay, but right now. We're going off these pictures, and when we talking about
Yes,
we're going off that. We're going off that one when that one picture with the dude in the purple when he came
we're
after the
going
fact.
off the picture.
He wasn't even.
Every picture, you keep trying to make excuses for that nigga. He was there the whole time.
But you can't say that because when the choking was going
I
on,
love
the
how
train
like
was
you're
empty.
saying they're trying to say this guy.
The train was not in
Look at
the
the
want
footage.
to,
We could
like,
look at the
wanted
footage
to
right now.
stop
He was not in the
what
frame
happened,
at
but
all.
any educated
The
person
people
in the situation
moved
who's not a
back and moved
bitch
around.
and not a racist will let that
bruh.
shit happen.
Nah,
But like,
there was, bro.
when
There's
you get a
people on
group of
that train,
fucking
bro.
racists
You
together,
can't
of
just
course they're gonna be
just say,
like
"Yo, he's a
Bruh,
acting like
y'all-
this."
because dude,
Yeah, because all the people that were in the picture were tethers.
bro, most of the MTA, the people working there are Black Americans, like the train operators and stuff like that. So it's like you can't even say, are they
the
wrong?
workers,
Are they wrong for
the
that? Come on
train,
now.
the train workers weren't on the train when that went down. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
what train workers not gonna be on the train? What are you talking about?
Just listening.
What train workers were
These
around when the guy was getting
racists.
killed?
You're
What
on
are
a
you talking
train. There's gonna be train workers on the train. What are we talking about right now? For real, come on, be for real now.
Dude, you just saying shit.
Bro, look at the video. The train was empty. It was those three guys.
You're making excuses.
I'm looking
for
at the
that.
There's
video.
no way. Like my aunt
Look at the
is
video.
shadow
That's what
banned,
I'm
right?
saying.
Like, how do they
We've
not
seen
see
it. You're
this
trying.
shit?
You're acting like
How
the
do they
white
not see
supremacists be
this,
trying
bro?
to make us see some shit.
You can't put that shit on me. You can't put that shit on me
We saw
at all.
You're trying to create some make believe workers. There were no workers around. You trying to say ain't no black people in Brooklyn? You're just saying anything to cover for the coward spirit that the tethers have, brother.
Coward spirit.
That's just what it is. There's a coward spirit there, and we ain't rocking with that. Turn your microphone back on. No, you're not going to sit here and make excuses for your fellow tethers and their coward-ass behavior, brother. And I'm telling you, ain't no FBAs on that fucking train. They wouldn't have let that go down.
Scum ideology.
That's why everybody looks funny style. Turn your microphone on. I don't have you muted. Turn your microphone on.
Such a little bitch.
I'm telling you, no FBAs would have let that go down.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
So look,
a foundational Black American would not have sat there or ran off and let that brother get choked.
Foundational Black American.
For the most part.
FBA. He said it like 18 different times.
The picture you posted, there are 3 more names we need to uncover. The picture under it, why he's getting choked out.
Yo, these guys give Black Americans.
There's an Asian woman and a Black woman in the train. What are you talking? The train was empty at that time when he's getting choked out.
Dude, okay, you're just saying the same thing.
I'm telling you, but you're not. If you're acknowledging. You're trying to throw something on his jacket like he was involved in this shit. Like
he didn't come after the fact. His ass was there the whole time, just like the other dude, the Dominican dude was assisting, and the other little Middle East.
The evidence is in your post. The picture right under it that says Big C here in the Latina lady too circle. The train is empty. So what are we talking about? He came after the fact. You're trying to throw that on his jacket. That's not cool. Like,
I don't even know what picture you're talking about.
Look at your post. That says there are 3 more names we need to uncover of the murder of Jordan Neal. Right under it, there's a photo while he's getting choked out and the guys are on top of him. That guy's not in the frame at all. Wow, it's the same dude. He's not in the frame. So what are we talking about?
You're babbling, dude. You're just saying.
Bro, you know I'm not babbling. I'm telling you.
You're not even making sense.
Right in your face.
What account am I on?
You're not even describing the picture correctly. You're just babbling. The picture I posted up, the dudes are standing up and the brother's dead on the ground. What are you talking about? This is tether babble.
Tether babble.
You just tether babble as a way to justify the cowardice from your fellow tether dude. All right, I don't want to hear no tether babble. I'm telling you, y'all trying to explain. That nigga came after the fact. He was not. Yeah, he was there. How do you
spell that? It's fucking great.
Stop. He was not. The train was empty. There were no niggas on the train. And then stop. Yes,
that was my device.
We're calling out the cowardly spirit that y'all have for letting that happen. We're getting on the white supremacists. We're already on their bumper. We're already on them. And we're getting on the cowardly tethers for sitting up, letting it happen. Yes, nigga, we are.
What's this?
You're not going to babble out of this shit. Yeah, we're getting on your bumper. Now y'all want to explain and make up some alternative narrative. He wasn't there. He had flew down on a magic carpet. He did not need the train. He was not there. Shut up.
Well, look at him like throwing out this fucking accent too.
One more time.
What a
Great
fucking
black
racist
shark.
cultural appropriation little bitch. You see what I did there?
What's up, Great Black Shark?
Blue black man. Hey, I want to make 3 quick points real quick there. First and foremost, we keep hearing this white supremacist narrative that the tether class is latching onto, talking about he was a criminal. Okay, well, let's roll with that real quick. If what we're doing, we're saying that we're offing people for being criminals, then by that logic, everywhere that you go where you look at the white supremacists, they're the biggest criminals on the planet.
I love it. I love the fucking logic.
Right? So then the next point I want to make is this. When the Tetherwinds from the Cricket Wig Committee came up here and started repeating that parroted bullshit, here's the thing, man. The reason why their women often do that, and I gotta go here with it for the Tether class men, when the men of a nation flee and bow down to white supremacists and everybody they can outnumber them in their homeland 15-1 and they beating them with a stick and they don't do nothing, that's when their women say, okay, my men are cowards, so I may as well bow down. If you can't beat them, join them. And the third thing I want to say real quick, you made an excellent point about them sounding just the same, because I've noticed something online. I want everybody listening to pay attention to this. When you go and see a lot of these white supremacist trolls, one thing that I've seen they have in common, you know, the white supremacist meme Pepe the Frog, I see a lot of them sharing that. I'm talking about continental Africans and Caribbean. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? The first time I saw it, I said, oh, okay, I see it. So yeah, man, we all we got. We got to look out for each other. That's it. I'll let my plane. Salute, brother.
I'm dead. I'm
Thank you,
actually
brother.
dead.
So let's get
I wish I started.
I had somebody in here. It looked like another person from Senegal, but they got off real quick. Okay, well, somebody had a Senegalese flag. I wanted to get them on. One of those flags. What happened to the woman with the flag? She was on here, and then she dipped out real fast.
Make it look like I'm from Africa and sneak
I wanted her to hop on and say what she had to say. That would have been interesting. Now the Senegalese tether, I don't want to hear you babbling no more, dude. Now you're just saying things just to be saying shit, and I don't want to hear that.
What the fuck is that telling me?
Oh, we got a lot of folks in here. By the way, man, if you guys have not seen the movie American Maroon, y'all need to get the movie American Maroon.
He's trying to fucking push his
y'all need to get that at American-Maroon.
That's fucking hilarious.
American-Maroon.com. That's a phenomenal film. Go watch that film. A phenomenal film, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss that film. And go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. We're going to have a Juneteenth event at the Hidden History Museum on June 17th. We'll have tickets available this weekend, and we're going to have the food, entertainment. It's going to be a nice vibe. So if you're in LA, and if you want to come to LA, it's going to be on a Saturday. So y'all need to come on out and kick it with us, man. Have a good time with us at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Beautiful place. And if you're in LA, just come by the museum. We're open every day, Monday through Friday from 11 to 4. Come on, take a look around and get you some stuff, get some DVDs and books, and just be a part of the culture. Anyway, y'all, let me get up out of here. It's been real. I think we had a constructive conversation, even with some of the tethers calling. I think the conversation was constructive.
I really
wish,
like,
just everybody
I
understand
really
the importance of codification.
About the
and we
30
really
comments
be
I
on
posted
code with what we do and how we move out here, and we have to make sure that we're safe. We have to keep our eyes on each other and make sure that we have each other's back out here, man. It's real. And you tethers, y'all gonna have to get that shit together. Y'all gonna have to get it together. You're not gonna sit here lockstepping with the white supremacists against us. You don't want to have to go there. Because if that's where what your position is going to be, that's going to be a problem. Yeah. But I digress. But anyway, man, you guys have a great weekend. Papi Akute and Lola Vuve to the family. Y'all be good.